So was there any, you kind of mentioned it, was there any thought though behind, hey, I want to grow this thing. I want to make this thing huge. Like, was there more thought to these skits than just, hey, let's just have fun? Or was it literally just, hey, let's just have fun and post and see what happens?
It was literally have fun and post it. And I think that's something I've tried to get a lot of advice to people. They want to turn a hobby into something that's monetizable immediately. And it took me years and years. I mean, when I first started doing YouTube, I just literally did it to make people laugh. And then I saw the response of the community that were like, I wish I had friends like you. I mean, I was down today and I watched this video and you inspired me to get back in the gym. I said, wow, there's this profound impact you can have as a quote unquote influencer and or public figure. And so that was really the genesis of why I kept doing it. And then we started my apparel company, Jared Taylor and I, and we launched like 3 shirts. And the whole prospect of that was, how do we buy a new camera for like $800 or whatever? And that just kind of snowballed until one day I was like, we have a legit business here. And then I realized, oh shit, I have the title of CEO, but I'm a terrible CEO. I better figure this out a little bit. You know, I'm in Barnes and Noble pulling off how to run a business for dummies. Like, I got this shit, guys. It's cool.
Yeah, we're good. You're in good hands.
So you're talking about Article 15 clothing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when you got involved, I mean, you just mentioned it. So you didn't have any background in the apparel industry at all. You just went, head first in, right?
Head first. Jared had a little experience because he ran a couple t-shirts for his TACP kind of group, but no experience other than I think I would wear this shirt and I think it's funny. And then we made that. And then apparently 1,000 other people thought it was funny and they'd wear it. And we kind of just ran with it, to be honest.
So it sounds like you're a guy that you're not going to be super, you don't have to have all the answers and figure everything out first. You're going to start and then I'll figure it out as I go. Is that an accurate assessment?
Yeah, I think if you start a business, right, and you're going to invest a lot of money, you have to have process, you have to have a business plan. But at the time, I was writing the business plan as I was doing it because I had supplemental income coming from my day job. And that's why it took so long to quit being a contractor, even though I was making enough to walk away from it. Was I had to make sure this worked and it wasn't a flash in the pan. And then 2 years down the road, I go, oh my God, I'm screwed.
You're talking.
Yeah.
Bro, you're preaching over there.
You said something he liked. Yeah, he just hit me in the arm.
Because it's so true. It's like, there are times life it throws you all kinds of different ways, man. I mean, sometimes you have to start something. Just start.
Yeah.
Just freaking, hit the start button and move forward. Because if you don't, the fear will take over and it'll eliminate that start for you, man. You'll just start doing other things or be distracted or not. Just get going, like push the cart forward and it'll take you somewhere. It's going to do that.
Yeah. And I believe that and somewhere is better than just where you've been. I think life is an ever-changing progression and I'm pretty fatalistic in my understanding of life. I think we're all just stardust that, became some biological function, which is pretty legit. And in that sense, I would be so terrified to be on my deathbed with this massive unknown in the universe to go, I didn't take risks and I didn't try. And I think that's a large part of a lot of people is they have the talent, they have the creativity, they have the know-how. They're just terrified and trepidation just, bolts you to the ground. Yeah. And I think if you have a sense to overcome that strategically and smart and still maintain your way of life, then you're going to be massively successful in life.